So I basically just said you guys are heading east on the path. The vegetation kind of like encumbers the road, like the canopy starts to lean over the road, and vegetation starts to wilt and wither as you guys are starting to pass underneath.
He's kind of like clearing the way for us. This is more convenient than I thought it would be.
See, good things happen. Good things happen.
Can you swing a machete?
Can I what?
Clear out some of these branches along the way? That would be helpful.
I don't have a machete.
I will have to get you one.
I'm pretty sure Avril has an axe.
Don't use magic axe for battle on tree.
Una pulls out. Una has a hatchet. She hands it out. I brought the hatchet because I had a feeling one day this thing would come in handy.
You still have a hatchet? It's probably all rusted.
Oh, I've had this hatchet for a while since like we first started like this planeswalking. I've had it since Innistrad.
Who knew that Nietzsche would be so good at breaking trail? This is perfect. You can just walk in front and clear the way for us every time.
Unless the thing's already undead, then we're fucked.
So we're gonna make him into a frontiersman.
You guys veer north on the trail that leads off to the left. You guys walk across it for a minute. Just to the left side of the trail keeps going, but on the left side, there's a small pathway that leads to a stream. And just at the point where the stream ends in your vision, there's this kind of like cliffside with a tree planted atop it. It's got this like little shoot that comes out of the bottom of the roots and like flows the water into this little pond just below it, and the stream kind of continues behind the tree. Inside of the pool, you notice that there is a little shimmer that gleams in the sunlight at the bottom of the pool.
I don't want to go for a swim.
Okay. Splash.
I'll splash some water on my face.
Okay. So you're diving in.
Are you trying to grow a beard again?
Water on my face.
Yeah.
Hey, it worked last time.
Here we go again.
If he got a beard, it might actually fit with his much older face now.
Okay, so
Undead old though.
Avril, where are you jumping in at? You can put your token where you're wanting to jump in at.
Well, you said we saw a shimmer right in the middle?
Correct.
He'd probably just go for the full, like, dive on out there.
Yeah, he's a crow. He's got to dive for the shiny things.
Okay. Nietzsche, go ahead and roll me a d4.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So you splash water onto your face as Avril dives in with a splash into the pool. Nietzsche, you are like kind of rubbing it in your face with your eyes closed for a minute, and you open your eyes and you see this slimy black creature writhing around in your hand, and it's trying to grab onto your face. I'm gonna have you guys go ahead and roll initiative for me, please.
Oh no, it's leeches! It's a leech!
What did you get into now?
I stick it under my nose, like try to attach two on either side, look like a mustache.
I take full responsibility for this one.
Try to attach two.
I told him to jump in.
Oh, did we want an initiative roll for Brecken?
Like, oh, the magic person seems like says that it's safe. It's probably safe.
I did not do any kind of testing for that.
She's just gonna go right after you, Una.
Okay.
If you choose to use her.
What about our captain friend, Two Toes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will roll for her.
Jesus, runner.
What about
Damn!
our captain friend, Two
How convenient it would be if Two Toes just
I
got
kinda wish
taken
I
out.
would've gotten one.
That would clear up all
And
our
just
moral
standing
issues
there
for
with a
later.
bloody knife. Oh no, Two Toes died.
They killed Two Toes.
You bastards.
Una wouldn't give two fucks.
Una would be holding the bloody knife.
However, did this happen?
Oh no! Two Toes turned into a piece of coal. Who could have done that?
So
High five,
Avril,
Brecken.
Avril, as you dive into the pool, you make it about 20 feet into the water. You can see that the pool is probably about 60 feet deep at the bottom. You can see this shimmering coming from the center of the pool. But you look around you and you see these slimy creatures barreling in towards you very quickly.
Okay, so there is creatures.
Yeah,
At least the whole
so
thing.
Yeah, I didn't think the whole thing.
I don't know, man. I don't
I-
trust anything anymore.
Una
My-
has
my
mage
second-
hand.
Check
Damn
at
it.
the tree.
I forgot Una has mage hand. I should have recommended that. She never uses it.
So that said, Runner, you see Nichek freaking out in front of you. Can't really see what it is that he's freaking out about. But it is your turn to act.
Well, first things first, I'll go ahead and kind of move around so I can see what's on his face.
Okay. Yeah, you can see this black slimy creature writhing around in his hands. Looks like it's trying to bite onto his face.
And I'll magic missile it.
Okay.
We can't.
Hope
let
you're a
that
good
go.
shot.
I don't have to
Alright.
be for this one.
He kind of has to be with
Magic
kind
missile.
of forces him to be a good shot.
Oh, I should have missed. Or did I?
And then I'm instantly backing away because that's not for me. I don't want that on my face.
All right. That is a total of 10 damage.
30 gets me there. They can get attack of opportunity if they if that's the thing.
Okay. Where were you at before? You-
I was staying right here.
Right here. Okay. So they will, or it will. So Nichek, you're holding this black creature. It's slimy. It's hard to get a hold of to keep it from getting you. But these blasts just come into your hands, and you're kind of like throwing it around. It jumps out of your hands and leaps onto Runner. It tries to leap onto Runner. That is a 23 to hit.
Even with shield, that'll hit. Yeah.
All right. So this thing latches onto you, Runner, as it takes. It gives you 11 points of piercing damage.
Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
If Runner is, if it's still alive, well, obviously it's still alive.
Yes.
If it's going after Runner and Runner's backs away, like, can I take an attack of opportunity? Yet?
Yeah, you and Tiz will get an
I,
attack of opportunity.
I probably wouldn't have moved as far away if this creature had latched onto me earlier. So
That's okay.
I
I'm gonna
just
put it
got
right
these-
here.
I got these super cool Psy blades on my Auric armor now,
Oh yeah.
so I wanna try
sweet.
try hitting it with one of those.
Ugh.
But we never put on there like the to hit stuff. So is it just like a spell attack?
Yeah, I'm just gonna use your spell attack modifier for the hit. Was there damage attached to it? I thought I put damage.
It's 1d6 plus my proficiency bonus.
Okay. So yeah, it'll just be your spell attack modifier.
It's 1d6 plus my proficiency bonus.
Ooh,
That's an 18.
That is gonna hit.
So 2 plus 3.
5
5.
damage. And Captain Two Toes will also get to make an attack.
2 plus 3.
She
So 5.
isn't going to go for the pistol. She'll go for a rapier. Because they're attached to runner. It's 18. She does 4 piercing damage to the leech. Oh.
Sorry,
It
did you say lich or leech?
leech.
I'm standing right there, so I just had to
It's a
clarify.
lich leech.
Oh, okay. So yeah, runner, you are able to blast it. This thing comes onto you, attaches itself, takes some movement. Do you have a bonus action you want to take?
God, is there anything else I can do? Because this is nasty. Yes.
Okay.
Can I Misty Step?
You can.
I'm
You
gonna
most
Misty
certainly-
Step out of this thing.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and move where you're going to go.
Nope, not today.
Yeah, you. The rest of you guys see this leech fall onto the ground as there's a poof of smoke, and runner is gone.
Yeah, we're going down there, but that was a few weeks ago.
It is slithering on the ground as Captain Two Toes steps up to try to hit it with her rapier. It's a 10 and a 17. The 17 will hit for 7 piercing damage to the leech. And she's actually right here. Gonna be her turn. So it's gonna be the leech's turn. They're gonna move around here to try to get some of that yummy meat check that it was trying to get before.
I am yummy, aren't I?
That is a 9. 9 to
Ooh,
hit.
nope. Nope.
Okay.
Not today.
It's gonna stay there. So that's gonna be your turn, Nietzsche.
Is that the only leech that does anything? Or
Yeah. So
is that the only?
yeah, there's only one leech right now. I know it says leech swarm, but it's
Okay.
it's just one leech. Yeah.
Okay, then I am going to I'm gonna drop a Pestachew card right there in between me and Blackwell.
All right.
I'm gonna drop a Pestachew card right there in between me and Blackwell.
As Chew is back from the dead, seemingly.
And it will take its bite attack, and it will take its
Ooh, the 23 will hit.
bite attack.
3 piercing
20.
damage.
And then I'll use my bonus action to draw a card.
Okay.
I don't even remember what's in your bowl in the fridge.
So 3 is enough to kill it. So Pestachew
Ooh,
just
let's go.
Yes.
cleans up
Yeah.
shop with this leech.
He eats it.
This
Let's go.
and Petchachew's ready for another attack as you draw another card in each check. Do you have any movement you want to take?
Yeah, I think I'll just back away from the water.
Fair play.
Yeah, I think I'll.
Right,
just,
Blackwell, you just seen what happened. You're assuming that since that came from that water that Avril just jumped into, there might be some more.
Is there something else in there? Is this water shallow in front of me?
No, it's 60 feet deep. It's a 60-foot column of water, basically.
Oh, like right away? Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to run up and just try to smack it, but I guess that's...
Damn.
Oh, does lightning work? Like, if I use it in water, is it going to go crazy, or is it just going to be like regular damage?
Um, let me check my rules here. I have some rules for water stuff.
I don't like the door you're opening here because if I use lightning bolt in the future, I am messed up.
Right.
Avril's in the water too, so oh.
It's magic lightning. It's magic lightning.
Mhm.
By the rules,
It just looks like lightning.
by the rules, that doesn't say anything about it, so I'm just gonna say that it just functions as normal.
It just looks like lightning.
I'm just going to do Toll the Dead then on the one nearest to me. That's a wisdom save.
Okay, what's the range on that? Just out of
60
curiosity.
feet.
Okay. So just so you know, it is
60
about
feet,
20
yeah.
feet in the water, but it's clear so you can see it. So yeah, wisdom save. I got a 9 on the wisdom save.
All right. It's not missing any hit points. It's 14 damage.
14, not bad, not bad.
And then for my bonus, I'm going to use a vortex surge.
Okay.
That's 5. All creatures within 15 feet take 2d8 thunder damage.
Uh-oh. Well, they are 20 feet down, so that's unfortunate. But Pestachu, Captain Two Toes, and Nichek are within 15 feet. How much damage was that? 2d8?
11 thunder damage.
11 thunder damage. That hurt for Captain Two Toes.
Ooh.
And then they have to make a Constitution save against my spell save DC, which is 15.
No.
Or else they're deaf for a minute.
18 for Captain. Nichek's internet went out again, so we'll wait a moment for that.
Sorry, I didn't know I was going to blow up.
It happens. It happens. One time I lit almost my entire party on fire, so it happens.
How many times has Una almost lit this party on fire?
At least 4.
I've never made a mistake.
In the meantime,
Just for the record, I am recording, so for video purposes for Randy. So
sweet, perfect. It's good to have a backup.
hell yeah.
So, Blackwell, did you have any movement you wanted to take?
Yeah, I guess I'll move. I don't need to be right here.
Ooh, okay. Nichek is not deafened.
That natural 20.
Nice. And then I guess one for us to.
Get here.
Of course, I don't know why Pestachu would need to be deaf. I don't know. I guess it prevents me from using Toll the Dead on you. I can't hear the bells.
Also, Nichek, you took 11 damage, and so did Pestachu. I took it off of Pestachu already.
Yeah, Pestachu is deaf.
And Pestachu is deaf.
So now it's deaf and blind.
All right. With
He's got
that,
eyes. He's funny.
I don't
Una,
think you
you're
have
up
eyes.
next.
Okay.
Nichek's pissed.
All right.
Nichek's pissed.
Let's see here. The shiny thing is like what, 60 feet deep under?
Yes, it appears so.
Damn it, that's out of range for Mage Hand. Okay. Then yeah, we're just gonna move Una over here. And she's just going to be ready for any more of those leeches with an Eldritch Blast being prepared.
Okay.
And Brecken is going to do the same thing.
Sounds good.
So we're both waiting to see if leeches pop up, and then if they do, we'll pop.
All right. What was that?
I'm gonna imagine that what that looked like was I was just waving the staff like it was a wand. You see like sparkles, like something magical's about to happen, and then just flashback.
Stun grenade. Wham.
Like,
Brecken is floating in the air like she normally does off the ground.
Okay. All right. Avril, you are getting swarmed by these leeches. They're not to you yet, except one's pretty close. That thing at the bottom is still about 40 feet down. What do you do?
Can I try and do like I did before? When I was like motorboating around and try and connect with the mana to try and get the blue mana to help me swim faster, and then just fully dash after the thing.
Sure. You kind of like tap into the mana. You feel invigorated by this flow of mana through you, and mechanically, I will give you the dash action. So, for purposes, basically nothing special from that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was just trying to take away the difficult terrain from being swimming, and then just full dash.
We could water.
Yeah.
I don't think that would probably be able to help you in this specific situation, unfortunately. But flavor-wise, for sure. So
and then I just full dash down there, action and everything.
Okay, so that's gonna be 30 feet. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So 30 feet down. I'm gonna put a marker on you so I can remember this. Come on, computer. Okay.
How do you do that?
To the number, you just hover
Yeah.
over which one you want, and then you just type the number on your keyboard, and it puts it on
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
there.
I just learned something today.
Yep. Pretty handy little tool. Zard taught me that one, actually.
Mm.
So it's more complicated than it is. But it's probably because Zard was saying it.
All right, runner. That is going to bring us to your turn.
Okay, and we can't see these things. They're 20 feet under the water.
You can see
water's
them.
clear.
Yeah, it's clear. You can see them for the purposes of like spells and stuff. Yeah.
You way the fuck back.
And Avril is still running under there.
He's full diving into the water at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Oh wait, no, you got the mithril, so it's light.
Okay. 25 gets me there. I'm going to keep an eye on Avril. I will. I'll prepare an action to like when I see him grab the object. I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on him and teleport him to out of the water.
Okay. All right. So it's going to bring us to Captain Two Toes. She's just going to stand back and ready in action to shoot her pistol if she sees one. The leeches go.
For everybody but me, right? That seems like a no-brainer. Now you look here. I didn't do
Oh,
it. I just did
They
it.
are able to make it to you. This is gonna get a little rough. Okay. So the first one goes 22 to hit for 9 piercing.
What was that?
22 to hit for 9 piercing damage.
Kinetic reprisal. Strength save.
Okay. Next one's gonna go 19 to hit for 15 piercing.
19 doesn't hit.
Okay. 9 is gonna miss, and then another 19 gonna miss. Then the last one goes for a 10 to hit. So those will all miss. One of them is attached to you. This one right here is attached to you right now.
I didn't see it.
a lot of stuff.
That hit me. The one
Wow.
that hit me, not
Yeah.
Our bird got parasites.
Oh, you said you used the appraisal thing though. Yeah. What does that do exactly?
11 force damage. If they fail their strength save, they're knocked back 10 feet.
Okay, so he is knocked back 10 feet. So he is not holding on to you. All right. That's their turn. Nichek, that is going to be your turn next.
Okay, I'm restarting my computer to see if, because like my phone's still connected to the internet, and so is this tablet next to me.
Okay.
All the leeches are surrounding Avril in the water.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
Avril, if I throw like a thunder wave at you, are you going to be upset?
Nope.
I will tell you that Avril is about 40 feet down inside of the water, just so you're aware.
Okay. I mean, I can't see the map or anything right now, but if
Yeah.
possible.
What's the range on Thunderwave? Oh wait, that's around you, isn't it?
How far can you throw a card? Do you remember? I think it's 40 feet, isn't it?
Oh,
Man,
did you hear me?
No, I did not.
Okay. Yep, my computer just turned back on. It has internet again, and it switched off my phone to my computer. So,
Nice.
yeah, if possible, I just want to like go to the rim of the water, throw that thunder wave card, and then back up away from the water.
Okay, how far can you throw a card? Do you know?
Let me pull my sheet back up. I think it went up to like 60 feet or something like that.
60. Okay. So I'm gonna have you roll a sleight of hand. If you succeed the DC, you can throw it half of what you can normally throw into the
Ooh,
water.
okay. I'm pulling up my sheet right now, so if
Okay.
this might
No
not
worries.
even be an option here.
Oh yeah.
The DC is gonna be 18, so I'll let you know that.
Okay.
Got the Exodia cards. Throw them off the board. Oh.
Oh no, I can only throw 45 feet. So, but if I pass, then
You should still be
I-
able to thunder
I
wave
can
from
throw-
there.
okay. But I gotta pass, right?
Yep, 18 is what you're looking for.
Oh, that's a nat 20 for a 31.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
you throwing card that right straight right on the edge through the water. It curves in and swoops down 20 feet near the leeches. They are about it's a 10-foot cube, right?
Let me check.
15 feet maybe.
Thunderwave, 15-foot cube, Constitution saving throw, or 2d6, and push 10 feet away if they fail, or 2d8.
Okay, so I'll give you a couple options here. You can move it to where you can only hit one leech, or you can hit 3 leeches and Avril.
Put it right above me.
Yeah, Avril already said he don't care, so I'm getting as many of them as I possibly can.
Okay, it's Constitution save.
If I pass the save, can I still get pushed 10 feet willingly?
What's
You can
that?
choose to fail. Can he choose to fail the save?
No, I'm not asking you to save.
I say, can he pass the save and still get moved?
No.
Well, that's a good damage too.
That is good damage. Okay. So what was your DC to beat for the Thunder Wave?
That's a good question. 14.
14. So 2 fail, 1 succeeds. So these 2 get pushed back. They get pushed down to lower 10 feet. So these guys are at 50 feet. And Avril, I need one from you as well, a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, he said fail.
Failed. Oh, he's taking the fail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put your feet
So,
down.
so that's 15 thunder damage, and you get pushed down 10 more feet. So you're currently sitting at 50 feet, I believe. Let me double check here.
40 feet.
40 feet. That's right. So you're pushed down 10 more feet, and you said you wanted to move back, knee check.
Yeah, I'll move back, keeping my little Pestachew card in between me and the water.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the Thunder Wave on there and draw another card.
All right. And that will bring us to Blackwell's turn.
I'll move there and cast Mass Healing Word. So, Nietzsche, 2 toes. I think Avril's in range. It's 60 feet. And I guess Pestachew, if he could be healed, and Runner. It's up to 6 people.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you can get all the party members without getting Pestachew.
Sweet.
Pest-
1, so 5 healing.
Pestachew actually regenerates 5 hit points at the start of its turn,
So that'd be your
unless
turn.
it took fire damage. So he so we heal 5.
5, yep.
Cool. So he healed 10.
So, well, if you want to get 6 people, that's all of the party except for, I guess you could pick between either Captain Two Toes or Pestachew, whichever one you wanted. There, Blackwell.
Me and Una don't need it.
Okay, so yeah, passing on that, it'll get Pestachew then as well.
Yeah. And then Toll the Dead, the one I hit before.
Okay. Wisdom save. It rolls a 3, so that's a fail, and it's taking damage.
14.
14. All right, it is told. As do you have any movement left that you want to take?
Yeah, I'll just take a step back to I forgot. No, that's it. All right, that's it.
All right, Una, you stand there. You don't see any leeches come out yet. As it comes to your turn.
All right. Okay. Let's see here. So Eldritch Blast has a 120-foot range. Can I see the ones underwater there?
You can see them. Yeah.
All right. Una's just gonna straight go for it. She's gonna Eldritch Blast those suckers.
Okay, so a ranged attack through this water is going to be at disadvantage. Just so
Okay.
you're aware.
That's fine.
All right.
All right. So let's see here. So she gets 2 beams. She's gonna go for this one first. Ooh.
Ooh, 18 will hit.
All right. That
Yeah,
was the first.
26.
That was the first
Was that a
beam.
crit? Oh, it was a 19.
That disadvantage, sadly. So that's 6 force damage to that one.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the second beam. Oops, I rolled that as a normal. That should have been disadvantage.
It's all right. Let's go ahead and roll again.
It's a
That'll
20.
hit.
Let's go.
All
All
right.
Are you going for the same one or a different one?
Same one.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Same one. All right. You send a couple blasts down, even with the waviness of the water obstructing your view. You're able to connect with both of them, knocking this leech around. Do you have any bonus action or movement you want to take?
Nope. That's all she gonna do. And it'll be Brecken's.
Yep.
Who's just gonna fly on over, and she's going to frostbite it.
Okay. 60 feet. Okay.
Yeah, it has a it needs to make a Constitution saving throw, and the DC's 13.
All right. Can you go ahead and put that in the chat for me?
Sure.
One more creature. Throw on a spell save. It takes 1d6 cold damage. Okay, so it got a 19 on a save, so that's going to cancel out the effects there on that one.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's all Brecken got.
It's going to bring us to Avril, who is swarmed by leeches at the moment. What do you do, Avril?
I cast Blur.
Good move. Okay.
Then I move 15 feet down closer to the thing.
Okay.
And then I full dash to try and get to it and then start heading back up.
Okay. So you took your action to blur, right?
Yeah, action search.
Action surge. Okay. So yeah, you're able to grab it. It looks like a bottle. As you start to head up, you get up. What would that be? 25 more feet. So you are currently back at a little over past where you were. That does provoke opportunity attacks, though, moving, but you are blurred. So let me make a note of you being blurred so I don't forget here. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3 attacks of opportunity there. Yeah. No, two attacks of opportunity there. So that is going to be 1. 15. No, that's disadvantage. 13 for the first one. And 14 for the second one. Those are both going to miss.
Here.
What's that?
I said I love to hear it.
Okay, so you are currently mark on this one. Okay, so you are just past the ones here. You're still within melee range of the two here, and you just entered melee range with the third over here on the left. That is going to bring us to Runner's turn.
Okay.
You can see Avril making his way back up. He's coming into focus.
He has I saw him grab the item.
You saw him like kind of disappear in the depth of the water for a minute, but you can see him re-emerging. So you're assuming that he probably grabbed it.
Can I use my prepared action on the last round to go ahead and vortex and warp him out?
Yeah. What's the range on that?
It's a great question.
If it's within range, I'll say yes.
It's got a massive range.
90 feet. Yeah, that'll do it.
I'll just bring him right up here, close by on shore. Right here. Looks good.
Okay. All right.
Still swimming and I just fall onto the ground.
Yeah, just a pool of water flashes from around Avril.
I'll move 10 feet over. Can what was it? What did you get? What was all this worth it?
So what you have in your hand is a bottle. You can see now inside, looking at it without being submerged in water, that there's a little model ship inside of this bottle.
I want that.
That's what.
Is there anything magical about it?
Could be. Do you want to try it? Well, that was an action. So you could cast detect magic or something.
We should probably get away from leeches first.
Yeah, if anything I'm going to do, it's going to be a ritual, so I'm going to need time. So, should we just get away from this gross pool full of gross creatures?
I want to look at this tree.
Yeah, I am curious about what's on the other side of the tree.
I'll just back
Vortex
away from the
warp meat tech to the tree.
right.
I'm sure we have other tools for that. I don't need to burn all my spell slots here. I'm gonna back away from the pool and let them look around.
All right. As your turn ends, Captain Two Toes just suddenly blam blasts their pistol into the water, trying to hit this one that Blackwell's been trying to hit, or has been successfully hitting, I should say. With a 17, that'll do it. So that's going to be 8 piercing damage. That one, she blasts that leech, and you see this pool of blood just into the water. That one is dead.
Bitch, babe.
Oh, ew. It's moving closer.
Yeah, one leech is able to get up to you, Una, and it is going to use a bite attack on you.
Can you can you show us what the picture you used is? Because it looks like a hand.
For the leech?
Yeah, it's like a hand covered in a bunch of leeches.
Yeah. Oh.
All right. So
That's why I've been immediately like, nope, this whole time.
that shouldn't have been a disadvantage, so I'm going to go with the first number here, 20, to hit for you, Una.
That's gonna hit, because if I do shield, it's just gonna be still 20.
Okay. So that is going to be 15 piercing damage, and it is attached to you at the moment.
Oh, ugh. Ooh.
All right. It's going to be the other ones. Can make it there. There.
Una, to get leeches to detach from you, you need to burn them.
No fucking duh!
This one gets to here next to Blackwell.
Hey, fuck you.
It's gonna go for a bite attack on you. I think it's yep. That is a nat 20 on that one. It crit. So that is gonna be 27 piercing damage for you, Blackwell.
All right, I'm going to use my planar defense and get resistance to the damage.
Okay. So that's gonna be a total of 14, no, 13 piercing damage as it latches onto your groin with the crit.
Oh, God.
Oh!
Ooh.
Ooh!
No.
Nichek, you see that happen. It is your turn.
It's a good look for you, Blackwell. As I
Yeah.
bolt towards the tree. I have a ring of water walking, so I can hit the top of the water.
Okay. I will tell you, these leeches you can see are right below the surface. They're trying to make their way up to land.
Okay.
Their icons.
If I go,
there we go.
10, 15. 15 is right there.
Okay.
20, 25, 30. Does it look like I could possibly, like, is there like a hole at the top of this log?
Yeah, you can see the flow of water running from like this little chute that comes out of the log. Like it's definitely open on the other side. It kind of passes under the roots of the tree. It looks like there's a stream heading on further beyond that. It looks like you could possibly walk up it, but it's going to be a slippery walk. It's covered in this like moss on the sides.
Okay. I'll dash and try to make it to the top if I can.
Okay. So what's your movement that you have left with the dash?
So 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you. You can move 15 feet up, and I'm gonna have you make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can stay on without falling.
That's a 20, sir.
Nice.
Yep. You feel how slippery it is, but you grab onto the edge and you're able to hold yourself. You can move another 15 feet, but I'll need another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's going to be a 7. I'll use a luck point actually.
Okay.
That's another
Nice.
12.
Yeah, you start to slip. You can't grab onto the edge. You just miss it. But luckily, there is a branch nearby that you grab onto and are able to hold yourself at the top as you climb onto the ledge there.
I don't have dark vision or anything like that. So
it's like dark because of the canopy, but it's not like darkness. So like
okay.
you can still see. From what you can tell, there's this nice kind of like nice looking stream that meanders through the canopy before it curves around, and you can't see it any further. But the foliage is thick here. You can see above you as you pass through underneath the roots of this tree. the roots start to twirl and curl inward as they are starting to wither away. This tree's kind of rocking back and forth. It's looking like it might fall.
Do I have the feeling that that's just because of my presence?
100%.
Cool. Well, I've used my action. I don't think I have a bonus action I can do. So that's all my movement. So I have to stay there, I guess.
All right. Blackwell, you can see this leech on your groin. That is probably what you're focused on at the moment. What do you do?
Yeah, as latches on, Alexander's gonna freak out and grab it. Doing shocking grab.
Oh, at the start of your turn, there is an effect. I haven't had the chance to have this happen yet. So I need a Constitution saving throw as you make at the start of your turn.
Here now.
You're gonna Michael Jackson these off your groin.
Double fist pull on this big long black thing hanging off your crotch.
There's a 15.
And that is a save. Yeah, you can feel it bite dig in, but you save on that. This 25 will hit with your shocking grasp.
The yellow. It's something.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me some damage for that. I feel like that would have hurt a little bit for you. But it's okay.
Press the button. Oh yeah, I forgot the button has been working for me. Let me click it on the spell plate.
Nine and lightning to the leech as it is on your groin. It is still attached, but you did do some damage to it.
It can't use reactions, and I'm going to vortex surge.
Okay. One.
Okay, my spear turned into a knife.
Well, that's something.
Oh, butter knife.
Probably easier to move around with the current situation than
Without it. Yeah.
That concept of butter knife, like, what kind of convenient?
Do you have any movement you want to take out, Blackwell?
Now I'm just gonna stand here, try to rip it off.
Okay. Una, you have a leech attached to you right now.
Okay.
What
Is it like on my
do you do?
arm or my, like, where is it at exactly
It
on
is-
Una?
Lashed onto your leg, about at the knee, maybe slightly
Okay.
above the knee.
Okay. Damn. I was really hoping it was on my hand. Okay. Can I still move even though it's attached to me?
You can, yeah. It's just coming with
Awesome. Okay, cool. Because, yeah, Una's going to move right here and then immediately do Burning Hands, which does a 15-foot cone of fire.
you. Ooh, okay.
Damn, I was really hoping it was going to be on the other side of me. Because she's going to face the other leeches. She's going to send it this way.
Okay. That's fair.
You know,
The leech is
that
on
one
you.
leech?
I'm just moving it to the side.
Yeah. I can use this
Well,
ability once a day.
What was that, Avril?
Now, I was gonna say, how that leech all the stuff stick to her backside instead of her knee?
Yeah, I was just just moving it to the side for ease here. So that's a 15-foot cone. That should hit 5.
It's a dexterity saving throw as well.
Okay.
It's got to be 15.
So that'll hit 3 of them. So that is 12 for the first one. It fails. That's the one on you.
Okay. So it'll take
Ah,
8
shit.
fire, and that affinity damage too.
That should be a 15 plus 3. So that is an 18 on the second one.
Okay, so it'll take half damage.
Half damage, and then the last one gets a nat 1. So
Oh yeah, it takes it all.
that is going to
So-
be
God, I love my elemental affinity ability.
so that's 12 damage in total, right?
Uh-huh.
12 for the first one, 6 for the second one, and another 12 for the final one. All right. They're not looking great. As yeah, you got anything else you want to try to do for your turn?
And then let's see here. Because that was a feat ability, so she can't do anything else there. Okay, so that's all Una's doing. But for Brecken, she's gonna fly over here. And she's gonna Eldritch Blast the one that's on Una both times.
I think you would have only had
Okay.
2 from where you're currently standing.
Oh, right. She's got to be distance. That's right. No, she can stay right there, actually.
I think the cone from right there would have only had 2 of them. You have to either
Well,
take a step forward or a step back.
I should get. Oh yeah, I was measuring it from the first leech. But I mean, if you wanted to, you're still within melee with that one anyway, next to you.
Mhm.
So if you wanted to step right there to use it, that's totally fine. Like if you
Yeah.
wanted to step right there. Okay.
Yeah, we
so
can do that.
It stands then.
Yeah, because it does say target self and ranged.
Right. So
So I would hit it.
yeah, you're good. So what does Brecken do, did you say?
Brecken's
Eldritch
going to do Eldritch Blast to the one that's that was attached to Una.
Okay. I don't know why I did a spell save. I think that would be to hit.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did a spell save
Yeah.
there.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it has spell save. Yeah. Come on. Do the spell. Do the thing. There it goes.
There we go.
I'm still
23
getting used
will
to
hit.
this. All right.
Oh, good.
So that's 4 force damage.
Okay.
Damn. It rolled a 1 on the D10. Ugh.
It's not looking great. It's barely hanging on, but it is still alive nonetheless.
Okay. Well, she's got one more shot with the Eldritch Blast. So.
17 hits. That's going to be enough to kill the one on you.
Yes.
All right. Any movement or anything, Una?
Nope. That'll
Brecken?
be it.
All right, Avril, you have this ship inside of this bottle. It is your turn.
I took the ship away and I don't know if in front of Una is the best, like in now. And then just like, that thing's attached to his deck.
The one on Blackwell is, yeah. It's actually 5 feet further this way. It's right there.
Yeah.
So
So I'm gonna pull that thing off his deck.
I
Okay.
feel like Avril would
Please
punch
don't
him
rip
right in
my
the
head.
nuts.
Yeah.
did you take that path to get there? Is my question.
Full blasted, cocked elbow, hand back, whirl it, and bring it in.
Uppercut.
So I'm coming for Una's face, pulling out my warhammer. Don't worry, I got it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hold really still.
14 is enough.
Waving?
It gets real close to Blackwell, but it is enough to hit.
Okay, cool. Don't worry, I'm a professional. Ah!
It's got to be two-handed. It doesn't matter what you choose, but it's got to be two-handed.
I can't.
Just the tip.
Just
All right, that's 8 bludgeoning damage to the leech attached to Blackwell's groin, and that was a scary thing that just happened, Blackwell. But it is still your turn, Avril.
Inspiration to Avril. And Blackwell.
Is that thing still alive?
It's still alive.
Okay, so don't freak out.
Wait, whack
Swings
him
again.
spit on each hand. Do it again.
Oh God!
I'm gonna whack it off this time.
Stop everywhere when I'm finished.
13
Yes.
is enough to kill it on that one. You
Ah,
are
I
able
told you.
to splatter it on the ground as it comes flying off. There is 2 leeches remaining.
Okay, now we'll walk these ones off too. Yeah, that's everything for me. I just stand in front of the squishies.
Right.
You can shoot the rest, right? Ah, real figure.
A runner. That brings us to your turn.
I will. 15. I'll take a shot. Are these on the surface or are they still below the water?
Yeah, they're just below the surface. They're right there, yeah.
Not great.
Ooh, and that one. I forgot to roll a for the that was a never mind, that was a so that was an attack, but it doesn't matter. I need a D20 from you, please, runner. 10.
And
Which one were you going for?
The one on this side.
Was that the left or the right? I apologize.
The right one. The one
Right
that's
one.
like more open for me.
Okay, so you will have a disadvantage on that on your next attack towards it. It's probably not going to make it that long, but it starts to weave around your attacks.
Ugh.
Did you have any bonus action or anything you want to movement, anything like that?
Nope. I ain't got right here.
All right, Captain Two.
Back up! Run away, runner!
She reloads her pistol and lets out another blast with a 21 for 1 piercing damage on the one that you just tried to hit, runner. And it is going to be the leech's turn. This one's going to move up here, and it's going to get a little bit more of that tasty Blackwell. With an 8 is going to miss.
technically left my face, right? If it hits him.
No, that's if it gets attached. It didn't get attached because it missed on the bite. This one is going to move up. It's not too worried about the pest to chew. It's going to go for Avril. With disadvantage because of your blur. With a nat 1 on its roll.
Let's go.
It runs by and gets eaten by Pestachu.
In the mouth.
So it cannot take reactions until the end of its next turn. Nietzsche, it brings us to you.
Okay. I really want to go down this hole.
You start to hear.
Okay. I'll slide down the log there.
Okay.
That's like 30 feet right there. So
Yep.
that's where I will stop.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah. I will. I'll throw another Pestachew card out there.
Okay.
Right next to Avril there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have both of them bite the one next to Avril.
All right. A 9 is gonna miss. So is a 7, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, they tried.
You hear a final crack as the weight of the top portion of the tree buckles under the weight of the dead stump below it, and it falls to the ground, crashing into the slide behind you, splitting it in half. You see chunks of wood go everywhere. That looks like it has a no longer viable path back up this route here.
My bad, guys.
No, you
It's good.
can burn that.
Gonna brace the Blackwell.
I'm gonna hit the one in front of me with my whip.
Oh, what was that? Okay. All right. Are those 2 different attacks?
Yeah.
4. Okay.
It's 4 on the first one. Does the second one hit?
The second one is gonna miss, unfortunately. Not quite enough to take it out with the first hit.
That is my action and bonus action.
All right. Una, that'll be your turn.
All right. Sorry, I got hit with text messages from my brother from a family thing. Okay. So, is there a leech on Avril, or is it just next to him?
They're on the ground next to you guys.
Okay. Let's have. Yeah, Una's gonna do an Eldritch Blast at. Come on, click it. Click it. That one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Ooh, that was almost a 2.
That's a lot better than a 2. That's gonna hit.
Yeah. All right, so that's the first one. Ooh, that's only 2 damage.
It gets blasted back into the water. That one is finished.
Yeah. All right,
Got
I do have the second blast.
Yep.
All right, she's going for the second one.
Okay, this one is going to be at disadvantage since it is within 5 feet.
Okay. Come on, I've been rolling good tonight. Oh, yeah.
Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Ooh, yeah. There we go. Happy 9.
With the cloud of dust hitting the ground as well, that one blasts into oblivion as well. So they are both dead.
Una just flips off the leeches like, fuck you all.
That's fair.
That's taken care of.
What you meant by pant?
I want to check out this bottle thingy. Probably hand it to Runner.
Yeah, what is this?
I'll,
What's the thing you got?
I'll immediately start ritual casting Identify.
I'm just gonna stay standing in the middle of this pond so I don't kill anything else.
That's fine.
Occasionally, fish just floating up around you.
All right.
Well, I don't think there's any fish in it.
As you identify it over the next 10 minutes.
We're gonna grab Nietzsche and teleport back behind the tree.
You're gonna teleport me behind the tree?
I'm taking you back behind the tree where you were.
It's caved in.
Behind the tree.
I believe I made this an item in D&D Beyond. What you have there is called a ship in a bottle. Let me see if I got it here.
Let me see.
I don't see it.
Yeah.
I may have not. Okay, so what that does is
Boat that we can teleport with. Mini boats.
find it in my notes here because I also wrote it down just in case. So basically, what it does, I'll find the exact description here, but you basically throw it into the water, saying the command word, and the bottle pops. The ship pops out of the bottle and becomes a full-size ship until you speak the command word again, and then it'll shrink back down inside of the bottle.
Let's go.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
I will, after learning that, I will find a moment where I could tell the others where Two Toes can't hear.
Okay.
The magic on this one's kind of complicated. We might have to figure this out later. It's definitely very important, though.
So, Trish,
I mean, I can't guess what it was without doing anything. Like, it's good to have verification. So what happened with me and Nietzsche?
What were you guys doing? I apologize. I was looking for that.
While he was doing that, I was teleporting Nietzsche back behind the tree.
Okay. I will tell you, if you do that, that path has been destroyed right there. You're gonna have to teleport to get back over to this side.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's another path, right?
Could be. But as far as right here, you'll either have to jump down the cliff or you'll have to teleport somehow past that tree. I guess that would be up to you, but you might be able to walk around and find a different way to get to the path. So you guys teleport over there. Give me just a moment, and I will get back to you. I think I found what I was.
I think Nietzsche would just be like, Blackwell, what are you doing? Why are you coming over here? Hey, stay. Oh.
got that crazy
There it is.
in your one eye that I can see.
Oh, that's very cool.
Oh.
Well, that's dope.
Cast the Phantom Galley spell. That's what it does.
That's so cool.
It's a
Oh, we're
ship in a
definitely gonna
bottle.
get some use. So we're going to a place that has a lot of pirates and ships. That'll come in handy.
Okay.
I don't see how this. Oh.
So, Blackwell, you just specifically only transported Nichek, is that correct?
No,
Or
me
just-
and Nietzsche.
You and Nichek. Okay, so you guys wind up on the other side of this tree. You can see that there is a stream that follows through the thick jungle that surrounds you on this side. It curves around a tree, and you can't see it past that. This dam or this stream is starting to be dammed up by the wreckage of this tree falling here in the stream, but that's kind of what you can see from where you're at.
What do we do now? I feel like this is filling up. I can't breathe underwater.
We don't have to worry about breathing underwater.
Not yet.
Is this just a dead end or what?
No, there's a stream that continues on. It's just there's no trail here. It's just a thick jungle right here where you're at. And except for the stream, I guess.
But the stream keeps going.
The stream keeps going.
I would shout to them that the stream continues on the other side.
Okay. Does anyone have a passive perception higher than 14 or higher?
I
think
Man,
Friday
I
does.
gotta.
Bricken's passive.
If you have a perception,
Same.
a passive perception of 14 or higher, you can hear
Yes,
that.
I do.
Yeah.
They're saying the stream continues on the other side.
Are we going to other side?
I mean, it looks like, I can't really tell that much from up here, down here, but it looks like the jungle's so thick, I don't see how a temple would be back that way.
Maybe it's hid intentionally. Maybe this is one of those temples that nobody was supposed to find.
Well, wait, you did say the stream goes the other way too, or what?
It does continue like where the rest of you guys are at, like through this pool. There's like a little stream that flows from the pool to the south, right there.
Well, we could follow the stream south, or
Okay, so we're going south or north? Wait. Wouldn't south be back of the way we came? Or
Yeah, so you guys basically what happened, you guys were walking east along this trail, you curved north to follow the thinner trail. Off to the left side on that trail that kept going to the north was this stream here. Like this stream kind of flowed underneath the there's like a little tiny wooden bridge, like, and that's where you guys kind of came over here to look at this pool.
yeah, I think we should follow this because this was a pathway before the tree died.
Well, I mean, how's everybody else going to get back here, or should we just go?
I mean, I'm certain everybody has ways of getting over here. Like Una could burn the tree, or like just fly.
So we like went into the cliffside, right?
Yeah, so there was a cliff, like you going up there to do it initially.
Mhm.
There was like a cliff. There was kind of like an overhang of the cliff. There was like a hole inside of the cliff which led underneath the roots of the tree that was above it. That has all since collapsed. So yeah.
And so are we like underground right now?
No,
okay,
it was just like an archway to get to the stream.
got you. Okay, that was my
Yeah.
my confusion, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't have a map for that other side.
No,
right now.
that's fair. Yeah, how Should we follow the stream, or should I just follow the
Okay.
stream?
So now I'm confused. Is there basically is there shit on the other side of this or not?
There is, yes. Yeah.
We just can't see it yet, right?
As far as on a map, yeah, you can't see it. But you can see a stream that leads into the thick jungle ahead of you, basically, is what you're looking at.
Okay.
I'm just
Yeah, I
gonna
think-
walk ahead and kind of clear out some of the foliage with my
Okay.
presence.
That can
Guess
happen.
I'll start trying to climb.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an athletics check for me, runner, if you want to start climbing.
Not bad.
That's an understatement.
Not too bad. Okay. Yeah, you start to climb up the rocks, runner. You find some pretty good roots that stick out. You can kind of grab onto to make your way up there.
I think I have a rope. If I have a rope, I'll lower a rope down to help them.
Okay. Anyone that uses that can get advantage on their check.
I was like, fuck it, I'm just up there.
So as you head up the stream and you check to take a look, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Leave nature. So,
It's a 16, sir.
Okay, so you kind of move up to the bend that the stream takes to kind of see what's down that way. It looks like it keeps going about another 60 feet or so before it curves to the right this time. But as you're sitting there looking at it, you see a couple baboons swing across the trees onto the other side of the stream. They look like they're heading to the east.
Okay. I think I'd probably just let him go.
Okay.
But then call back like, hey, I see some
gathered around the temple.
I see some red butts moving to the east.
It's red butts.
I read a book once where those gathered around the temple and sang. And there was a boy raised by wolves.
I feel like one of them had a staff with some coconuts attached to it. I don't know.
No, that was the one about a lion. Maybe I'm thinking of orangutans.
I think after I clear out a little bit of the thickness of the foliage, I would come back and try to get to where I can be in sight and talk to everybody.
Okay. Una's the only one left down here. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for you, Una, just to make sure you.
I'm gonna use dancing lights to leave a trail.
Okay. Action Blackwell. Oh.
So you guys go up there, you kind of see these eerie floating lights.
You're all good, Una. You're all good. Okay, you do succeed on getting up there. So the group gets to the top of this cliff. You see very thick jungle surrounding you guys. In the center, where there would probably normally be a pathway to get to the other side, is blocked by this massive tree that's broken off. How do you guys plan to get around that? Are you gonna? You can make it through the jungle. It's just very thick and hard to move through.
Una would probably be using her hatchet to kind of chop through some of it as she's walking.
Okay. Yeah. You start to make your way through the jungle. It's difficult to move through it. You're moving very slowly, but you are moving nonetheless.
And Brecken would probably be sitting on Una's shoulder or flying through things because she's tiny.
How long does that dancing lights last, Blackwell?
It's concentration for up to a minute.
Up to a minute. Okay. So you guys notice that you're moving pretty slow to catch up to Nichek and Blackwell. You guys have any other ideas of something you want to try?
Can I start making my way back like the other way, kind of trying to kill off some of the foliage?
You can. Yeah. Since Una is busy at the moment, Nichek, can you roll me a? Just go ahead and roll me a survival check. You can have advantage with you and Una tackling it.
That's a 21.
Nice.
Okay. You guys are able to cut and wither away just enough to squeeze through to get to the other side. You guys file in one by one. Yeah, you guys all are on the other side of this this obstruction where you guys are leading down the stream again. You guys, you're gonna try to catch up to Blackwell, or?
Yeah. I think I would just try to lead them back to where we teleported in at, and
Okay.
then point out where I saw the red butts.
Okay. So you guys make it back to that specific area, meet
Of
up with
course, you'll latch
Blackwell.
onto that.
Yeah, where do you guys go from there? Are you guys going to keep following this stream? It seems to keep heading on through the thick forest.
Yep, we're committed at this point. It was difficult to get up here. We may as well keep going.
Okay. So it takes about 15 minutes to trek through this jungle along this stream. But you eventually come up to another pathway that leads up a little cliff in this thick jungle.
Into the thick of it. Feel as a player, I feel kind of bad that I'm just killing this beautiful habitat, but Nichek don't give two shits.
That's right. Oh, I gotta move.
Blackwell is kind of regretting wearing a big ass coat in here.
Avro's more than a little gift.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll take my coat off and probably take the shirt off too. Toss them in the bag.
That makes sense. Yeah, it checks out. It is a hot SOB out here.
Doesn't bother Una at all. She is like, this is my element. I love heat.
I'm already looking sweaty and greasy all the time, so it's just natural.
Okay. Can I get you all to roll me a perception check, please?
I didn't mean to roll damage. I take it though.
It's okay. I'm gonna take the average of this here.
Brecken got a 10.
I mean,
Okay.
I secretly have a plus 99 in my perception. You couldn't tell though, because I secretly also have a plus 99 to.
I say,
Okay.
Elder Scrolls.
So you guys see this path that leads into the thickness of the woods here, but it's got these like stone steps. It looks a little more synthetically and constructed, I guess, is the best way to describe it. Man-made. Looks like there's a man-made pathway here. Is this something you guys want to try to keep following, or are you going to try to stick to the stream?
I think I would climb the stairs.
Climb the stairs. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for, is some kind of stone structure out here, some kind of man-made
Okay.
something.
So before you guys move too far, I'm going to tell you what you see with your perception check. Next to you, you see a few small animals running by, like rodents mostly, or you might see a snake or something head through the trees. The flowers you notice that are moving a lot more than you're used to. They seem to be like snatching flies out of the air, or a small critter like a frog will run by and it snatches it up. They seem to be actively eating the creatures around them. You also see fungi growing onto the sides of the rocks and trees, fallen trees that are around the area.
I think Nichek would definitely want to like move closer to those like the carnivorous plants, and definitely get closer to like the mushrooms, funguses like on the rocks. Like,
Take a picture.
do they die?
Let me see here.
Carnivorous plants and mushrooms are kind of Nichek's thing.
That's up to CR1, right?
It's everything that's CR0 dies.
Zero. Okay. So I don't think either of these would wither and die as you move closer to them.
Nichek is smiling from ear to fucking ear.
As you move closer, are you moving towards the plant or the fungi? They're kind of in separate locations.
I mean, but both. Which I think whichever one's closest is where I'd go first, and then.
Okay.
So, I'll leave that in your hands.
Okay, I think the plant's probably the closer one. Does a 22 hit you?
Oh, what does shield do? Is that a +5?
Yes.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll take the D4 of damage and shield myself.
Okay.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, so you shield and block the vine that it comes from this plant, and it tries to wrap its vine around your leg, but you're able to knock it away with your shield, and it starts to like suck the vine back in slowly. When you see it's like maw of this plant open and close, like almost eating up this vine.
Can so instead of going to the mushrooms, can I just like back up a little bit to where I think I'd be like out of reach and take out my sketch pad and start like drawing this plant?
For sure.
Yeah, that's where Nichek's at for sure.
This is kind of what you're looking at here.
Ooh.
Yeah, that thing looks like a man eater.
That looks like the kind of thing that need
Does,
check would
does
very
tell
Una
you about.
see
suggestive
that?
and
Yeah,
good.
100%. Yeah.
Okay, because Una's gonna torch that thing.
No, no.
But why
No.
not?
At least let me. I'm getting the mouth right now.
He's trying to make a card.
Okay.
Damn it.
But tell me when you're done.
Yeah. I will.
Mhm.
So that was in this direction over here. Knee check is where that would have been at. So
I
you
don't-
backed away.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see a ping or anything if you did that, but
Right
okay,
over here.
Okay.
So yeah, that happens. What do you guys do? There's a set of like stone steps that lead up to this like 15-foot high like cliff on the other side.
I continue climb the stairs.
All right.
I'll try to move cautiously, so I'm trying to be aware of my surroundings and stuff as I move.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. And I think here we're going to end it because I did not realize we went over time a little bit there.
All that money and got nothing but change.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys start to move up the stairs, I'm going to put your token up here, runner. And this is where we're going to go ahead and call today's game.
Sweet.
Let's
Woo!
go.
We killed leeches.
You got a
Hey,
ship now.
we got a really cool ship.
Yeah. Now we just gotta hope
Can-
Captain Two Toes doesn't steal it. Una's always watching for that.
She's looking for a ship.
Two toes is about to get two hoes. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're gonna dip out.
If
on
she
that
takes
boat.
that, Una has free reign. Is gonna light her ass on fire. I'm just stating for the record. It's what Una would do. Like she takes that ship.
I'm
So
not
messed
sure
up.
how much. I'm not sure how much she'd want over her own actual ship.
Her actual ship's at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, she lost
Yep.
her ship
I'm
because of us.
saying a ship of her own.
Could be her.
It's like if you were like if you were Rex, and would you rather have the ship that you guys built or the bottle?
I mean, if the ship I built ended up at the bottom of the ocean, then I'll take the bottle. I need to
Yeah.
get off the island. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
We
are
can get off the
charge-
island
are we-
just fine because we plane shift, but
We can
Two
charge
Toes.
her to get off the island.
ooh, I like that.
This has been fun, but I do have to take off. I'll see you guys later.
All right, later, man.
Yeah, I got a
What do
jet
you-